something scary down in Derry. Something amiss I hear is bubbling over in Dublin.
That's right.
Something's not following nature's usual way over in Galway. Supernatural, it's all the rage.
When the night falls, listening to the bad articles. When the night falls, listening to the bad articles.
The Bad Articles is a comedy actual play / audio drama following the chaotic and absurd investigations of the official supernatural neutralization agency as they attempt to stop otherworldly threats across 1990s Ireland. Each article is a standalone investigation spanning 3 to 5 episodes. It's an irreverent love letter to Irish folklore, and it's chock full of 90s nostalgia. So choose a mystery and listen to The Bad Articles. We rejoin our harmonious hawkshaws as they help a Harbinger hew towards his hang-up. What's that? You don't think that'll mean anything to the audience? Okay, fine. Aubrey and Mara are helping the Mothman search for a mysterious light. Why are you snarking at me? You wrote the script for this. Not a long flight, maybe 5-6 minutes from the office in Claremont over to the docks in the industrial district. Just a short little jaunt to the east. About halfway out to the lighthouse, you can see it spinning off in the distance.
Not a fan?
It's distracting. It's so bright.
It's a little that on purpose. It sort of does something like what you do where it warns people about potential danger.
I appreciate that. I'll turn around and look the other way.
I'm sorry.
No, it's all right.
As you turn around, a Porsche top speed skids into the lights.
At the docks, there are just stacks and stacks of shipping containers that have been unloaded from ships. There are these great cranes with their arms extended out over the water, and there are stevedores working the cranes, loading and unloading containers off of ships right now. This is a part of the city that never fully sleeps. People are working 3 shifts here. And so there's always going to be someone around, but there's certainly no sound of accordion, and there are fewer people around now than there would be during the day. Mm-hmm. What are y'all doing?
I would think it would be smart to talk to one of these stevedores, but I'm afraid that they will recoil at my appearance and not want to speak with me, despite my canny disguise.
I think we see you're a giant moth wearing a tan jacket and a trilby. That's the look, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
With glowing compound eyes.
Yeah, and a proboscis.
And a proboscis.
It's a great look, but also, if you were concerned about that, Mara is really good at making introductions.
Stuff. Yeah.
Hold on. What day is it? Not of the week on the calendar.
It's October 3rd.
I have heard some describe this time of year as spooky season.
Yes, it is.
Might I lie about the cause of my appearance?
Absolutely.
Sure.
I think it's a great idea.
I am celebrating spooky season.
You're on your way to a costume party. Yes.
Yes.
The use of the lingo will be really convincing, too,
I will
think.
declare it loudly to them if they are alarmed by me. I will say, it is spooky season. I am spooky.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. I think that's great. Okay, and then to recap, the details that we know thus far is that there was a knife that was put in a sheath.
A long knife.
A long knife.
A long knife.
An accordion sound. The speaking voice that sounds like snow on wind. A woman's voice. Anything else?
That is what I remember.
Okay, well, yeah. I mean, you all could talk to some people here. I also could go, is there like a main sort of like, I guess Mara would probably know someone because her boat's registered here and everything.
Sure. So you would know that there are sort of two separate areas. One is an industrial area with all of the cranes, and then just a little bit further south along the coastline would be the dock that you'd have moorage for your boat at.
Oh, okay.
Also, your family works in enough industries that you could know somebody because of some import-export that you had done.
Yeah.
There's probably 2 or 3 different shipping offices for different companies as they are loading and unloading things. So what sort of person are you looking for?
Well, I will name that the last time Mara was here was a precarious time.
Yes.
So I think that is on her mind a little bit. So I think it'd be somebody that she would want to know relatively well. I'd like to think that maybe she has made friends with, like, if there is a shipping office, and then whoever is like the head of that regional distribution, and if that person has either an assistant or like a secretary or something outside of their like office area, that like Mara has befriended her. And like one as a means of her mother being like, you need to get in close with who's close with this person so I can control him/them.
Yeah.
Mara just used her charm and they're buddies, I suppose.
Sure. So Mara would expect that the shipping manager would not likely be here on night shift.
Sure.
But
Valerie's always working late.
Valerie's always working late. Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
So you go, you find Val. Mara! What an unexpected delight!
Yeah, hi, Val, how are you? I'm sorry that you're still here. Didn't your workday end hours ago?
Yeah, well, third shift called in sick.
Sure.
So I'm sticking around. Time and a half, can't be too mad about that.
Yeah, true. I'm sorry I didn't bring any fun beverages of choice this time. I'm actually kind of here with a bit of an odd request, but I was thinking if maybe you weren't too busy, if you had time to help me with something.
What can I help out with?
Well, Mara kind of racks her brain for the best way to present this. And knowing Val and what she might respond to, Mara goes, okay, so it's kind of sweet. So it's kind of off the record because it's like personal. But I know you and you're just way with people. And so if you can help me, I have a friend. His name is Lucas. And he had a meet cute here the other night. And he cannot remember like all of, because he was so stunned and like, Twitter pated, as you might say.
Sure.
Like his heart was fluttering. And he just like with this woman, and he like doesn't know like if he could find it, because like, and it's I know him, so like it's not like a weird like but anyway, like he didn't catch her name, and like they had this meet cute, and it was so sweet, like rom-com level.
My goodness,
I know, and I've never seen him light up like this. I know. So there's a couple of details like to what he remembers about her and the meet cute. And I was like, well, if anybody can help him and like knows what's going on here all times, it's Val.
Oh my gosh, you're too kind.
Look. So, okay. He remembers like, she was like kind of a badass, and like she had like a knife. It was like cool, but like a sheath. Like,
oh, sure. Yeah.
It was like a kind of a bigger knife, like medium size, probably for like the ropes and stuff or whatever.
Yeah. I mean, I'm afraid to say around here that doesn't narrow it down too much, because most everyone will
have one.
Yeah. Knife's a useful tool.
It is. He also like, she had kind of a colder sounding voice. That's how he described it. I don't know. But like a chillier maybe demeanor. He also, and this is the silliest, but maybe the cutest detail, there was an accordion sound. Like he heard the sound of an accordion during this happening. Does that ring any sort of bells?
So I feel like there should be a dice roll here. I'm not sure exactly what it is, because she obviously wants to.
I know. Maybe it's a charm. Because
so why don't you roll perception?
Okay.
Just to sort of stand in for her perceptions.
Sure.
Just going against 2.
Okay.
You can do it.
Yeah.
We believe in you.
Yeah. Just 2 yellow against 2 purple.
Oh, not it being a complete wash. Literally exactly a complete wash. Should have upgraded somehow.
I mean, a lot of people work a lot of different shifts here.
Yeah.
The accordion is the thing that sounds the strangest. And
I know.
I mean, there's a lot of Chicano music that gets played sometimes, and that's got accordion, but that's kind of going all day.
Sure.
So,
okay.
I'm sorry I can't. We both love love.
Yeah. I
just wish I could help.
Okay. Well, that's all right. If you think of anything, will you call me? And she gives her a business card.
She takes it and says, if I see someone who looks lovelorn, like they missed the connection that would have changed their entire life, I will give you a call.
Great. And Mara mentally prepares that she's going to get a lot of calls that might not be completely related.
Yeah.
This is good. This is matchmaking. This is great.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thanks, Val. And if you think of, I don't know, anyone else I could talk to, just let me know. Yeah, I haven't seen him like this, just so lost,
I mean, I'm never here for first shift.
Oh.
So if it was something that happened, early in the morning, it might have been them. And I'm not usually here for third either. So
Lucas ducks his imposing frame into the doorway. It is spooky season, and this is why I am spooky.
Oh my God!
Whoa!
Your costume is incredible.
He's on the way to the costume party right now.
Thank you. When I encountered this lovely woman, it was 2 nights ago. Do you know who the foreman was on that particular night? Who would have been working?
Probably would have been Tim.
Is Tim here now?
No, he called in sick. That's why I'm still here.
Oh.
Well, we've got a way to reach him, so we'll figure it out, right? And Morrow maybe grab Tim's card from the desk where they're all sitting.
Yeah,
cool.
Is this Tim, the owner of Tim's Island?
Well, no, that's nobody owns Tim's Island. It's like city land.
Oh,
they both had the same name.
Sorry, I was
all good.
confused.
New in town?
Yes. Well.
Yes.
Yes.
That's why the meet cute is so important, because it was, not only the first meet cute, but one of the first meeting, like establishing yourself in town.
Oh, sure,
as an
yeah.
eligible bachelor. with
Really
great
good
taste
at
in
making costumes.
Exactly.
Okay,
You
sure.
get it. You get it.
Those eyes that's some impressive work. May I? And she reaches up to touch the eye.
Maybe. And
He swats her hand away, turns and flees out the door.
he's very loyal to his meet cute crush. Maybe to a fault, but you got to respect that, right?
I guess so. I don't know. Sometimes you build something up and you haven't really built a relationship yet, but you got it all built up in your mind. Loyal. Okay.
Well, girl, between you and me, I get it, and that might be what's happening. I'm doing the best I can to help him out, but if it ends up being a loose end, you know that I can talk him out of it.
Sure.
Okay.
Maybe give Tim a call. He might know who she was.
Okay, I will. Thank you. Have a good rest of your shift.
You too? Wait, you're not on. Oh, dang it. I did it again.
Mara will wave and take the card and leave. I love her.
Yeah.
That was so funny. It was spooky. Well, she'll come back out and say, okay, well, I've got Tim's card, so we can give him a call soon. But if he's out now, then that means, he probably wouldn't pick up tonight anyway.
No.
But we know since it was 2 nights ago and the moon was out, it was that third shift, and maybe he can help us narrow it down.
Lucas, you begin to feel a pull. You feel the light shining somewhere off to the west.
There it is.
Light?
Yes. The beginnings. A slight flicker, but growing steadier.
Follow it. We'll be behind you. And Mark unlocks the card. Maybe has him start running.
I can't have this encumbering me. He removes his trench coat and his trilby hat and throws it on the dock, beats his wings a time or two, and then launches into the night air.
Would it be quicker for us to just take a boat that's tied up?
Heading to the west is over towards the
Launching
pocket.
inland.
Okay. Okay, then we will sprint over to the Porsche. Unlock the Porsche, open up
over snow. Go, 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 go. To the voice like wind over snow.
Nothing can stop me when the light starts to shine. I won't finish till I finish this quest of mine. It's leading me to the west and I will fly as fast as I can. That is what I'm meant to do, for I am the Mothman.
Go, 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 go. Like the voice of wind over snow. Go, 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 go. To the voice of wind over snow. Go, 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 go. To the voice of wind over snow. Go, 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 go. To the voice of the wind over snow.
You're going.
Yeah. Zoom in.
You drive west into the pocket, trying to spot this guy, this man, this moth man, who's visible only as a patch of darkness against the clouds above. The black of his fuzz, so dark it seems to soak in all light. We're going to shift over to Lucas's perspective as he arrives first, landing in front of a fairly large building that is painted in saffron. It is surrounded by prayer flags hung between the trees that grow all around this building. There's an oddly shaped dome, almost Hershey's Kiss-shaped dome on top of it, though a little bit wider at the top than that would imply. You land, and a Porsche pulls up behind you immediately.
Nailed it.
It's inside. It's inside the building. I must go.
Yeah.
All right.
Go. We'll be behind you.
Yeah, we'll maybe knock first and then we'll go.
Yeah.
I'll just walk up to the front door.
We'll take another approach.
As you approach this building, as soon as you step through the line of trees, the light's gone.
No, I saw it. It must be here. They must be here. We must go inside. I know it was inside.
Okay.
He runs up the front steps, reaches the door, and without knocking, without calling, just attempts to open the door.
It swings open. There's a small lobby inside, and then some glass doors beyond which there's a open room with some pads on the floor. There's a few people kneeling in meditation inside of this Buddhist temple.
He looks down upon them mid-prayer and notices that they don't turn to look at him, which is unusual. Normally, his mere presence is enough to guide their attention. It's almost calming and relieving that he is not dealing with their fear of him. He reaches forward and puts his hand upon the shoulder of the nearest person in an orange robe.
They breathe once and turn their face to you. You see a calm expression on the face of a man who appears to be about in his middle 50s, head shaven, kneeling in prayer, looking up at you with just a quizzical look on his face.
Excuse me. Do you like the accordion?
He stands up and gestures for you to follow him out of the area where the others are meditating and back over towards the lobby. I'm sorry, would you... The accordion?
Yes, I'm looking for someone who I believe to be inside of this building. They might be carrying a large knife and enjoy accordion music. I'm sorry. I'm trying to deliver a message to someone, but I don't know who they are.
He looks at Lucas's eyes for a moment and then over at Mara and Aubrey.
I gesture to my very, very, very long, large trench coat and trilby hat, and I say, "It's spooky season."
I'm just not super festive. Sorry for interrupting.
I'm sorry, I'm not sure who that would be. We don't We don't really have a lot of accordion music here. And he smiles and kind of chuckles to himself a little bit.
Perhaps, do you know of someone who is here often who
A
may be
woman.
dealing with something large going on in their life, some sort of great change?
You see a kind of sad smile move across his face. Most people, when they show up here the first time, yeah. A lot of people find comfort here. Maybe you could. You're welcome to join us in meditation if you'd like.
Would that help bring the light back?
It's helped me to find the light within myself.
There is no light within me. I am only darkness.
Friend, there's light in everyone. Just have to find the spark and fan it back into flame. It's easy to lose track of. Happens to most of us.
All right, I'm willing to try. Have the two of you meditated before?
I actually have a fair bit, but not in a place like this.
I've had it recommended to me a lot of times, but haven't gotten around to it yet. But sitting alone with my thoughts makes me kind of anxious. But maybe that's the point.
I've sat alone with my thoughts a lot recently, and it did not bring me any sort of calm or reveal a light to me. It only felt like some sort of mental torture to not be able to escape my thoughts, for they're all that I had. How would this be any different?
He thinks for a moment. Sometimes we get too attached to our thoughts. Sometimes we think we are our thoughts. For me, practicing here has helped me to see that thoughts come and I'm not always in control of them. And if I'm not in control of it, maybe not every thought has to matter to me. Maybe I can just let it go when it comes. I don't know if that answers your question, though.
Most of my thoughts are about the light, why I can't see it or where it is or why I must find it. And to try to find it by not needing it or not wanting it, that seems the opposite of what I'm trying to do, but I've not tried that before. I suppose I can, or I can try.
It's worth a try.
Yeah, we'll try it if you want, with you.
Should I do this here, now? Is there...
There's no should. It's just, this place is here for you. That's all. If you think it would help to just sit and breathe and pay attention to what comes and goes, then you're welcome to come in and join us.
All right. I'll do that now. And search my thoughts or my feelings while trying to not think about the light and see what comes. He approaches a mat upon the floor and kneels, and for the first time ever in his Mothman life, attempts to think about something other than the light.
Rest now your weary mind. Nothing to seek, nothing to find. Just allow your thoughts to flow. Breathe in, breathe out, let go. There's nothing to do, no task that's set before you. Just you and your breath. Breathe in, breathe out, let go. You might be thinking that you're doing this wrong, 'cause the thoughts are coming and they're feeling strong. But as long as you keep breathing, You can keep letting go. So breathe in, breathe out. Just breathe in, breathe out. Your mind will keep racing. The story unfurls, but breathe in and breathe out, and you'll see that you're part of this world. As you breathe in, breathe out, let go.
Do the scare thing where you give the guitar pick to the GM.
I'm going to be returning to that. I'm sure some viewers will too. Beautiful.
Ooh, this one's my favorite one because it's
Good.
got the weird
Got the
shapes and
squiggly
textures.
ridges. Good. Shapes and colors.
I feel like an empty plate. I don't know what I'm moving towards. There is no should. I can just be. I don't know what to do with this feeling, but I feel untethered in the best way. I was free from the Underzoo, and now I'm free again.
The monk's head quirks at the word Underzoo.
Oh,
I'm glad you're finding some peace. You're always welcome here, in or out of costume.
thank you so much. I don't know how to express how thankful I am.
Are there any women in the room besides Aubrey and I?
Yeah, there's only 4 people
Okay.
who are there and meditating at this point.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, one of them is an older woman.
She have a sheath on her?
She does not. She's wearing a long dress, just kind of normal street clothes. You saw coming in outside in the lobby area, kind of cubby holes for people to put their shoes and belongings.
Mm-hmm.
As you scan those, you see a purse,
Mm-hmm.
no knife.
Might I use my discipline to revisit my memory
Ooh.
Ooh.
and explore it again?
Yeah, so I'll say that the monk's guidance in this meditation is going to give you another blue dice as well. And once again, you're going to roll against 2 purple and a black.
One of those is from Aubrey, one is from the monks. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes.
I feel the dice sorting in my brain. It's a success and 4 advantages on my dice roll.
All right, so you sink back into memory. Once again, over at the docks, your perception almost flowing out from you and retracing the steps that you took from there to here, crossing back across the line of prayer flags and flying across the city, landing at the docks, walking around, once again, seeing in this memory, so many things are happening, right? There is a blinding light, a pull, a sun that you must orbit around. There, signing off on something on a clipboard, you can see long black hair hanging in a braid to the middle of her back. You get a sense of youth and vitality from her. And if you want to paint another detail or 2 with your advantages, you're welcome to.
Oh, sure. I also pick up an item of clothing that stands out to me. They're wearing a pendant necklace with a particular symbol on it, but I don't know what the symbol means. Should I describe the symbol?
It is a chrysanthemum.
A chrysanthemum. Okay. And I identify that the accordion is coming from a boombox and it is banda music.
Yeah.
And I allow myself to just enjoy the sounds of the tuba and the guitar and the accordion in the moment. But I understand that it is not tied to this person. Yeah, that's what I've gotten upon this visitation of this person.
I'm going to suggest that Lucas spends the rest of this night at this temple. This has been so new and revealing, and the light doesn't shine for him for the rest of this night. So we're going to pick up the following morning as Mar and Aubrey, having planned to meet up with Lucas again at sundown, they meet once again in their office.
Has he shared the details of his more recent memory? Okay, so we know those details too about the braid and the chrysanthemum and the young gal. Okay.
I think I've gotten some very, very, very sweet fruit juice. Just making a guess about what a Mothman might enjoy.
And so this is a moment before he's walked or flown or entered in again?
Yeah, because I'm curious what's going on in Mar and Aubrey's lives outside of this mystery, and also with this disappearing mystery soda.
Right,
of
course.
The most important.
At the exterior vending machine. Let's just say it's at the Swedish Community Center.
Oh, wow. And we know it's not. It's a brownie. We know we've ruled that out.
It's not Schluty.
Yeah, it's not Schluty. That's right.
Yeah.
I was at the university for a lot of today. And I was able to stop by the vending machine on the way back, but I did ask around about the Mothman. I mean, the phenomenalists they love that sort of story and know a lot. And all of this, what's happening with Lucas, and also last week, I've just been thinking a lot about what it takes for change to happen. One thing about some of the beings we've encountered is that they feel that there is an innate thing to them that might be more mutable than it seems. And I think that's driven by belief, the stories that we tell about them, the stories they tell themselves. But I don't quite know how to turn that into change or into help. I don't know if just me believing in someone is enough for that.
Well, I feel like when I hear you talking about that, and I heard Lucas talk about when he has to deliver these messages to people and the way that they react to them, I completely understood that feeling. And even what you're saying about these qualities, I feel like I can understand that with this hunger thing and this, whatever my version of that is, which feels comforting in a way that maybe this experience isn't like isolated just to me and my family. And I feel like the only reason I have any sort of awareness over that, unlike Lucas or Lala Chusa or whoever, is because I grew up mostly or somewhat human, you know? Like, I think if I didn't, and we were all on some Greek island somewhere, like, I wouldn't have, like, is it kind of like a nature nurture thing, or like an environment thing? Like, if the circumstances had been different and somebody else's aunt was running the zoo, like, who knows if I wouldn't have just been getting out. Yeah.
I don't know how much of it is, nature, nurture, or culture. Yeah. But I think in Foxglove, amongst humans, the idea of becoming someone else or changing your path is more normal. Even when I think back to it, to a place like the Autumnlands, I was there for so long, and I don't know if I grew in the same ways that I grow outside of that place.
Sure, which is wild given most of these beings are alive. Most of us are alive.
Maybe it's the way we perceive time that informs, ironically, how much we feel like we can do with it.
Mara will put her head in her hands and just go, I suppose. I never know whether to say them or we or us or any of this.
Yeah.
And like, what right do I have to be with you helping them and not being the one that is needing help? Like, what part of this makes any sort of sense?
I think everything's blurrier than everything's blurrier than is easy, but that's probably better in the long run.
Yeah, I haven't been able to stop thinking about Greystone, to be honest, too. I'm like worried about what might be going on or what's not going on. We haven't heard anything. Winter's getting closer.
I'm sure that when fall turns into winter, there will be some sort of conversation to be had.
Yeah. I'm glad you stopped by the vending machine. I feel like I kind of hit a wall with that one.
I would also love to roll to like see if I picked up anything from the grad students about the Mothman lore and like, is he a psychopomp? Like, you know, what are the patterns of the news he gives? But also, some vending machine goofs. So what roll should I make?
A vending machine could be vigilance or perception. As that's just going to be, it'll be 2. Pretty average roll.
Yeah. Success. No advantages or threats.
The thing that you were able to witness with your own eyes was the door of the vending machine opening. A few drinks literally floating away on the wind. And heard with your own ears what you heard on this tape, which is the sound of bells ringing. Just little tinkling bells.
Yeah.
Not quite sleigh bells, more like...
Cat colored bells.
What level were they being carried at? And were they moving consistent with a walking creature or with a creature that is moving in some other way?
If you had to describe it, you would probably describe it as they were being carried away by the wind.
Okay. So a bunch of soda cans, one soda can got carried away by the wind.
By the wind. Okay.
And the wind was making the chimes.
Making the chimes.
I don't know if it was an invisible being or if it was
too small to see.
Something with the wind.
Sure.
Or both.
Or the wind itself.
Could be the wind itself. Maybe it needs to precipitate.
Sure.
Someone knocks on your door. Oh, sorry, you wanted to do that?
It's just a little bit.
Yeah. That would be roll against 3.
Ooh, baby. 3 threats and a triumph.
Huge.
And a success.
So you're looking for Mothman lore specifically? Is that right?
Yeah. I think to understand what kind of message we might be helping him deliver.
Yeah. There are a lot of stories about Mothman. People say they've seen him, they had a message delivered, and they get covered by things like the National Enquirer, right? Untrustworthy rags that get things wrong as often or maybe a little bit more often than they get things right.
Yeah, but TJ in the grad program knows what's real and what's fake. He reads all the terrible newspapers and tells me what's on the level.
TJ has an old file on the Mothman and pulls out what he believes to be the true-ish stories that have been reported over time. They include things like he'll call phones that are disconnected, that he'll appear out of nowhere as if sort of shifting into existence. Nathan, do you have any other Mothman details that you want to share?
The famous bridge collapse.
Bridge collapse, yeah.
Where he was first broadly reported was a bridge in the Rust Belt region of the United States. And before that, there's not much lore of the Mothman, but over a dozen people reported having seen him, glowing eyes, black wings, in the days leading up to this bridge collapsing.
Whoa.
This was in the 1960s?
1967.
Wow.
So not an ancient creature by any means.
No.
It's really that he always seems to be sort of a harbinger of doom. And he's... I don't know. I mean, he was maybe the first creature that I was studying because the town where I grew up was where that bridge collapsed. So everybody talked about it, right? What town was that? Do you remember?
Point Pleasant, West Virginia. 47 people died.
Oh. I mean, I'm from West Virginia, so it's a lot of people would talk about it all the time. And kind of always ask myself the question, like, if something bad was going to happen to me, would I want to know? Or would I just want it to happen and be surprised? Because like if you live with the knowing, isn't that bad? Or
is it inevitable though? I mean, I know
I would love to test that. If you find him and we could test it out, that would be
he is real and he's my friend.
What?
The Mothman is real and he's my friend.
Can I beat him?
He's going through it right now, but I'll ask if we could set something up.
Because I am a big fan. I have dressed as him for Halloween like 18 times.
He's a big fan of spooky season, so he would be thrilled to hear that.
Oh,
I don't know. I've got another friend who was always knew what was going to happen, always giving people bad news, and maybe it seemed like that was inevitable, but then knowing it allowed things to go differently. So I want to hold on to that chance. Maybe we test it.
This would be an incredible experimental design. I don't know if we'd get ICB approval. Is that the right? There's like a board you have to get something approved by to do experiments with humans.
I don't know what boards Denova is reporting to.
International Creature Board or Cryptid Board?
Isn't there it might be that. It might be something else.
With the Triumph, could I do any peeking into whether it's looking at maps of the area kind of near the bridge or from talking with TJ about the statue to see if I could hone in on what statue might have been the one he's been talking about?
You flip through maps and pages, and in a cutout page from a magazine in the late 1960s, you see a photo of a sort of overgrown garden, an English garden gone to seed, that has a low stone bench and a marble statue of a woman sitting on it. A moth just, you have to imagine, glued to her head for the sake of this photo.
Okay.
But also the statue looks very familiar.
Really? Back in the present, I push a photocopy of the magazine cutout to Mara. And I say, have you seen this woman? Have we met this woman before?
We have?
Was she in the...
Oh my God, no way! Yes! She's the one that almost made me give an egg! Birth an egg! That Rory saw! That almost made me egg! Right? Mara's having like a visceral reaction. No!
I thought...
God, so that's how Lucas begot Mothman, is he took her up on the deal.
I guess so.
Or some kind. Oh my God! Sorry, that was such a scary experience. I'm having such a visceral release of emotion right now.
I wasn't sure if it was her or not, but
God.
Yeah, it looks just like her, right?
This might be really okay. Because she's the one that the Underzoo was built for.
Yes.
I don't know if the light has anything to do with. If I want to help Lucas, but if we are in some way helping her, that feels really like a conflict of interest.
I think that it seems like Lucas is already starting to find his own path, and I don't want to push him in one way or another, but if he's discovering that, I would be happy to support him in it.
So do you feel like we have an obligation to this girl then? Like that she needs to know this, or are we making it worse? Like if he does find his own path and she doesn't get the warning, like is that good or bad? If you listen of your own accord, if you lean in to these notes discordant, can I help it if the conclusion you draw is one that's painful and raw? Do you want to know where we all go? Do you want to know how it ends? Do you want to know where we all go? Do you want to know how it ends?
There's a light at the end of the tunnel that stretches so long. You can turn your back on it, but that doesn't mean that it's gone. The light, it still catches you, creeping in through the curtain. Turning your back doesn't stop it, of that I am certain. Do you want to know where we all go? Do you want to know how it ends? Do you want to know where we
to know where it's headed, takes you in a direction you can't come back from. There might not be a safe return. You've got that knowledge, but at what cost do you have it? Will you be happy that you've learned?
Do you wanna know where we all go? Do you wanna know how it ends? Do you wanna know where we all go? Do you wanna know how it ends?
Oh, knock at the door.
Okay. And Mara,
Yeah.
Mara-ifies herself, puts her shoulders back. Okay. I don't think Lucas would knock. He might. Or she just goes and opens the door.
It's still a little bit before sunset.
Okay. Then maybe she opens the door slower.
Hello? There's a man, maybe late 20s, early 30s, standing out in the rain, just water dripping off the bill of his cap.
What color is he wearing?
What color is he
What
wearing?
color is he wearing?
Is it gray?
Is it gray?
She's asking.
Is he decked out in all gray tactical
Yeah, is he
gear?
wearing all gray tactical
Does he
gear?
feel like
he
they have
sure
to protect
isn't.
the gray gate or something?
He's wearing he is wearing a gray raincoat.
No. Okay.
Mara immediately says, "Oh, come in. Get out of the rain."
Is this Snapdragon Investigations?
Yeah.
Snapdragon
Landscaping and investigations.
Yes. How can we help you?
Well, my apartment doesn't have a lot of landscaping, so
That's good.
it did used to have my wife in it, though. Then she's been missing a week.
Oh.
I can't
Jeez.
find her, and the authorities don't seem super interested in it. So
Aw.
Oh, sir, I'm so sorry. Please come sit down. What can you? Mara will silently communicate back to Aubrey. She sees eyes lighting up. Yes, it might be the same gal, but let's cool it for a second.
Yeah.
What can you tell us about your wife? Do you have a photo or anything?
yeah, of course. And he, from his shoulder bag, pulls out a couple of photos of the two of them together. She is a East Asian woman about his age. In the photos, which are taken at their wedding, clearly a few years earlier, her hair is cut short, and they look very happy together. We've been married 4 years.
Oh,
I don't know, things are going pretty good,
yeah.
and she's just gone all of a sudden.
Okay.
I was trying to make her something special, surprise her for our anniversary, and it's tomorrow.
Yeah. Can you tell us more about her name, where you last saw her when she went missing?
And
Yeah.
if any physical attributes have changed since these photos were taken, if this was your wedding and it's your
Oh.
It's a
anniversary.
really lovely photo.
Yes.
Yeah, her name's Rui, and
Rui.
she's, gosh, last time I saw her was a week ago. She was just leaving for work after we'd had dinner, and she went down to. She works down at the docks,
Okay.
apprentice stevedore, and
Mara silently communicates to Aubrey. Cool it.
Aubrey's biting her lip too hard.
Cool it.
I don't know. I maybe I made her mad or something. I don't know. She just didn't come home, and her hair's a lot longer now. She usually wears it tied back in a braid. But I looked all the places that I thought she might go, and I.
Works down at the, well,
Okay.
luckily, I happen to know some people that work at the docks. So we could definitely, have you tried going back there and talking
course,
to any?
yeah.
And they have not seen her?
No.
Interesting. Okay. And Mara kind of flicks her eyes to Aubrey, being like, I don't want to freak him out that we somehow also know about her. I don't know what to tell him.
We want to help. I can't promise anything, but this is the sort of thing we do. Is try to help in situations like this.
You said the authorities weren't very interested because of lack of certain sort of evidence or cause of something, or because they couldn't find anything?
Well, there's they say people just leave. And there's no body, there's no note, there's no nothing. It's just she went to work and then she didn't come home. And I guess that's how a lot of people who leave their spouses leave, is they make it seem like everything's normal. And so the guy I was talking with was kind of an ass about it, but maybe I was yelling at him a little bit also.
Your feelings are valid, and you know your wife. You're not. She looks at Aubrey. You're not crazy.
No. My name's Aubrey. I don't know if we got
Brandon.
your name. Brandon.
Brandon, I'm Mara.
If we're able to contact her, we'll do our best. Is there anything you'd want us to pass along in that case? Any message or information?
Just want to know why she's not home.
Yeah.
You can tell her every night is brighter with her moon.
Mm-hmm.
And if she still cares, then she'll come back, maybe. I don't know.
Well, hopefully she is okay, but it sounds like you don't know if this was an intentional.
There was no fight. There was
Yeah.
We'll see what we can do. It seems like you've got some other information. I assume he's brought a little bit of information that we can collect for later and talk him through how we generally approach this sort of thing.
Yeah. Maybe make him some tea.
Decorative soap.
Sure, for hands, but if he wants to take a bite, that's okay.
No,
and as the sun sets, Lucas returns and finds Brandon sitting in the office, along with Mara and Aubrey.
I'm gonna go say hi to Lucas, and why don't you help Brandon get to his car?
Sure. Yeah. And maybe have you tried a chili pavili? It's just downstairs.
I sprint out the door and down the stairs to say hi to Lucas and check in with him while Mara helps Brandon get to his car or to the pavili, to wherever he's going, without a little open the door to Lucas moment.
Oh, thank you for the hug. Wow. I haven't been hugged before.
Oh.
Where are we going? Why? What's going? Okay, I'll follow you over this.
I got some, this was the sugariest sort of fruit beverage that they had at the corner store. So
I guess I'll try it. That
I'm gonna hate editing this.
Oh, I drank it too fast.
Oh no!
But that's delicious.
Tastes like sunshine.
What is that flavor? I can't put my finger on it. I drank sunshine.
Mara's finishing up with a client, but I think he knows the person you're looking for. So she's going to have some information to share, and I'm hoping it'll help. We have a name now. But that's only if you want to find her still. I don't know actually what you want from this now.
Why are you looking at me differently? It's a shade of the look in others' eyes when I visit them is now within your own.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll be honest. I don't want to hide anything. I found out a little bit about the woman in the statue who you mentioned. I was curious because you said that she was important to how you came to be.
Yes.
Yeah. And she's someone that Mara and I have met before. We don't entirely trust her, but that doesn't mean we don't care about helping you.
You've met her before.
Yeah.
But you are not her herald.
No.
So it's just me.
Can you tell me more about what it was like when you met her?
I was simply a moth.
Yeah.
I was migrating and needed a place to rest, and there was an open hand. Stone-like, but still with a certain warmth within it. A pleasant temperature and a pleasant texture to alight upon for a moment. And then a voice came from within it. I thought it was a statue like any other that I had perched on before, but it was not.
No.
She asked me.
What is it that you desire?
I said, to follow the light.
Mm-hmm.
I meant the moon, as it helps me to know where to travel.
Mm-hmm.
I was in the middle of that migration, and she smiled at me and said,
You are capable of so much more. More than you know.
She looked at me and I could tell that She knew I was also thinking about how short my life would be. We moths don't live for long. Our cycle of life is so simple in its purpose of reproduction. Death, transformation, life, flight, migration, and then it's all over only to repeat again. And the thought of there being something more, something to follow, even if it was some mindless pursuit of something, it was still more than what all other moths were made for. And so I thought, why not be more? You're born, then you're transformed. Rebirth and a second life. What is it for? So what if I want more? Something more than this cyclical life. I changed. I'm not the same as what I used to be, or for that which I was designed. And I don't know where I'll go if I'm not pursuing the light. I don't know what I have in mind.
Rest your body here upon my hand. Feel in your soul my tender kiss. Expand your mind, your future, your possibilities. Enter now your second chrysalis. See now, further than ever before. See now a hallway with many open doors. See the world through new eyes. Help shape it. Help clear away the lies.
I cocooned with just a dash of doom. I cocooned with just a dash of doom.
Light, a purifying fire,
With just a dash
burn
of
away
doom.
all falsehood. The light, purifying fire.
Just
If
a
it's
dash
true,
of
how can it not be good?
I cocooned with just a dash of
How
doom.
could it not be good?
My body subsumed, and then my life resumed.
And so we learn about the Mothman's origins and meet a second client. Will this help them find the source of the light? Find out next time on RPG Major.
Walking into the dungeon, gonna be tricked. Dum dum. Open the chest and turns out it's a mimic. Dum dum. Ooh, turn that corner, and oh my lord, dum dum, I pull out of the stone a cursed sword. Dum dum.
Don't trust the mimic, don't fall for its gimmicks. We're all dum-dums and dragons. Don't trust the mimic, don't fall for its gimmicks. We're all dum-dums and dragons. Don't trust the mimic, don't fall for its gimmicks. We're all dum-dums and dragons. Don't trust the mimic, don't fall for its gimmicks. We're all dum-dums and dragons.
You dummy, don't open that chest. It's blinking at you.
It's winking. It's flirting with me.
In Dum Dums and Dragons, professional improvisers and comedians play D&D. It's like Lord of the Rings if everyone was an idiot. With storytelling from an award-winning game designer and a cast of Second City-trained improvisers, Dum Dums and Dragons is a show that'll make you laugh and might even make you cry. The show centers around 3 zany, lovable characters. Quinny, a thief who broke out of prison by serving his full sentence. Alan, a wizard who constantly forgets that magic has consequences. And their mutual friend Butthole, a fart cleric of the goddess Moonhammer, who the other 2 think he made up. I listened to a recent episode where 2 characters went to couples therapy and really enjoyed how the DM trusted his players to drive a character development-focused session. And I dug how the players moved seamlessly between blue humor and genuine depth. No show is for everyone, but if a character being named Butthole makes you giggle, it's probably for you. So subscribe to Dum Dums and Dragons.
Oh, I just lost my train of thought. Where did it go?
I was.
Well, what do you like about yourself?
I want these to have a song. That's so sweet.
Yeah.
Can I go to the bathroom first?
For sure.
Thank you so much, Tina. I've been hydrating so okay.
Yeah.
I know that my last thing was like Aubrey's character growth is that she can't befriend everyone immediately.
Putting on hold.
But when someone shows up so guileless.
So cold. I'll stay on hold. Hope this bit doesn't get that old. I'm put on hold. Every time you hit that hold line, I'll put you on hold with the rest of the on holds. We've never seen the on hold section of the library train. Maybe they just dump out all the hold slips at the end of the day.
You can also place a digital hold, so ebooks and audiobooks online. Even better if you return it late, the library won't give you a fine. You can hold it online, but you can't hold it close because it's not a physical thing. But when it comes in stock and you can check it out, you'll feel so happy you might sing. On hold, on hold. Pardon me, but you are now on hold.
Trumpet solo. I'm sorry, Trumpet, I'm gonna have to put you on hold.
Somebody
It's okay, I'll just get my accordion.
Put that trumpet on hold.
Good, good. The first time Mara used her voice in this siren song capacity, which did not end with death or doom, but almost did, was at these docks.
Oh, okay.
She was sitting on top of one of the cranes when it happened.
Interesting.
Yeah. And she's only used her voice for that purpose, and it did end that badly, like, one time.
Because that was me being like, it's at the docks was not anything he told me.
I know! And I was like,
Yeah, that's why I said, like, I'll hand you an index card.
That's what the index card is for! Cool!
I didn't. Yeah, I had forgotten that part. but
All good?
yeah, cool. And we are
card
probably,
full of lore.
since we're doing 2 of these sessions, we're probably not getting there today.
We're definitely not getting there today.
Cool.
I mean, we could.
You could.
We might do really well.
We may roll a failure into triumph on a mechanical bull and get thrown into this woman.
Right.
I rolled 7 triumphs.
Hell yeah.
Pow. I've also in my head been doing the balance of what am I familiar with? What do I not know? How
Sure.
I've tried to do what's that a lot because
Yeah.
that,
It's fun.
No, it's great.
A, if he's been in the Underzoo, and B, if he's a Mothman,
Right.
he might be like, oh, Tom Hanks. I love Tom Hanks.
That's so funny. Yeah. That's great. Hank probably told him a lot. We have to ask about Hank, if you know Hank.
Yeah.
Like, if he does find his own path and she doesn't get the warning, like, is that good or bad? It's the woman in the marble. So scary.
It's the marble woman.
Maybe
And
a Do You Want to Know song? Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Statue, I should have known.
Yeah, because she just looks like a statue.
Yeah.
She's.
I pictured her, and there's like black crackles in the marble. Like, that's what
so
I
it wasn't a
see her as,
statue
and
of a
she's
woman. It's just the woman
It's
that looks like a
just her.
statue. Oh, scary.
Oh, Jesus.
This lady's scary, Nathan.
This was freaky. 'cause
We walked by her and she telepathically just, it was a montage of all these creatures, and she was like, to Mara, she's like, I'm the one this prison was built to contain. Let me out and I will give you whatever you want. And then we had a terrible vision of the future if that happened, and it was bad, so we didn't do it.
and I coughed up this egg.
So the Underzoo was built to contain her?
yeah.
Okay. And instead, it contains all of these.
It
It does
expanded.
contain
It
her,
just-
but
doesn't
many
just contain
others.
her.
Yeah.
She's in it,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah,
She's
she
in it.
is in it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's still there.
So when you were there, when I saw you like go past months earlier, you were there, and that's when you encountered her?
Yeah.
Yes.
Because she was at a much higher level security.
Yeah, she was in a higher
than you
security
were.
area.
Yeah, when we got down to the bottom.
Mothman would be like minimum security zone. She was in.
He's pretty gentle.
We've got other friends that were
That's
there
where
too.
Hank is. That's the party zone.
She was in maximum security zone.
She was in the
right
silo.
before the verdict cycle. Oh, jeez. Okay.
So wait, hold on. She made you cough up an egg
No, so what? Well, yes and no.
out of your mouth?
So we have Oliver's character Rory could like time loop and could see into different versions of the future, and so Aubrey with her tattoo, this makes so much sense.
That makes so much sense.
Was able to touch into Rory's vision of that possible future.
Okay.
Which in that happening, Mara was like running from something and like hunched down in pain and coughed up a small egg.
Made of
If she
marble?
had taken
Small
the
marble
deal,
egg.
a small
Yeah.
marble egg. If she had said yes to this deal, which she had no interest in doing, by the way, because she wanted Mara to sing for her.
And
Yeah.
what's the deal? What was the deal that was offered to you?
She
to
was
let
just
her
like,
out.
sing for me.
Oh, because
Yes.
you were imprisoned.
She was imprisoned.
She
Oh,
is
so if you
imprisoned.
let out the marble woman.
Yeah.
She asked for a song of
She
freedom.
asked for a song of freedom. And I was like, girl, no one asked me to do that before. That's a huge red flag.
Yeah. We're
But she
like,
didn't tell you what she would give you?
no.
No, I think it was anything.
No, she was just like,
really.
would you please give me a song of freedom? And we were like, let's tap into parallel timeline, see what
Didn't
might happen.
She also kind of
Scary
no,
vision.
that was it. That was it. There was no deal. Yeah, free bird. Yeah.
She kind of told you a bit about how the Underzoo worked because she wanted
Yeah.
out and thought you might help her get
and
out.
like the energy and the yeah.
Yeah, it was honestly a fairly pleasant interaction.
Yeah.
It's just that we had a psychic premonition that it was not going to stay that
An
way.
overwhelming sense of dread.
Yeah.
and then later learned that the zoo was built.
To hold
She
her.
was the first guest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
So song about
Do you want to know?
yeah.
I want to know.
Cocoon with just a dash of doom. That's cool as hell.
I became goo for a second time. And upon emerging my chrysalis with my bulky, chiseled furry form and my glowing
So tall.
Aubrey's also been goo.
Yeah. I've been goo.